do something else for a while, put the washing on or whatever. So to save it, you click on the Save File button. Now in Mozilla, if you click on Tools and then Downloads, you'll see here you've got a list of things that are downloading, and at the top of that list you'll see the file you just selected. Now as you can see there, I've already actually downloaded it. Once it's finished, you'll see something like this, which is the downloaded file. So to get to that, I'll just go through that again. In Mozilla, once you've clicked your download and downloaded your file, that pop-up screen would have just totally disappeared. To find your download, you click on it, Tools, and then Downloads. And here's the OpenOffice file here. Now if you right-click on here and choose Open Containing Folder, and that will open up the folder. It'll be different for different people what this folder is here. That doesn't really matter. What happens is it'll open up the folder and it should highlight the file here. So you can see the file here, and you could double click on it to open it from there. The other thing that you can do back from Firefox is, once you've downloaded it, click on Tools, then Downloads, and then right click and choose Open. Now that will just straight away open the file, so you should only do this with files you trust. Now we're going to install OpenOffice now, and you can see there it says a little message, please wait while setup is loading, verifying installer, 62%, etc, etc, etc. Depending on the speed of your computer, this may take longer than it does on mine, or it may take less time. Now we've got this welcome screen here, thank you for downloading openoffice.org, etc, etc. Click next to continue. Click on next, and you'll have a destination folder. In most cases you can just leave that as it is. It's just an unpack message here. It says they're going to be unpacked and saved in the folder shown. If you'd like to save to a different folder, click Browse. So actually we will save to a different folder here. So click on Browse and click on the little arrow beside Computer, then click on the little arrow beside Local Disk. Now remember that folder we created before, Cell Phones I Love Computers? Click on that and select it like so. So you've got Local Disk, Cell Phones I Love Computers, which is highlighted. Now make sure Cell Phones I Love Computers is highlighted and click on it at the bottom, Make New Folder, or it may just say New Folder. And then type in here, Open Office Install, like so, and press Enter on your keyboard. Now you've got this blue folder here. Make sure you've clicked on it so it's selected. See how it's a blue colour compared to the other stuff around it? So what you should have is Local Disk C, Cell Phones I Love Computers, OpenOffice Install. And you've got that, click on OK. Now it will bring you back to the screen, and what you should see is C:/, then Cell Phones I Love Computers, then another backslash, just here, and then OpenOffice Install and a final backslash like that. So that's what you should see here. C:/, Cell Phones I Love Computers, OpenOffice Install. That's where you want it to be. Now click on the Unpack button. And depending on your computer will be how long that takes. Now you'll see it's just disappeared, and you might be sitting there going, okay, now what? After you have unpacked and that pop-up box had disappeared, you'll see another box will pop up after a little while, which is the installation. You can see here it says, welcome to the installation wizard, yada yada yada. To continue, click next. So click next. Now, customer information, this is just your information, so you can put in your name. And you can put in your organisation or website or whatever you want, and you'll see there you've got the option install this for anyone who uses the computer or only for me. Now what these options mean, now this is something handy for parents to know, if I choose anyone who uses this computer and I've got other people who log in with their own logins on this computer, they will be able to see in their start programs their copy of OpenOffice, and they'll be able to use the software. If you're a parent, you may have applications that you're installing that you don't want your kids using, in which case you would select only for me. And when your kids, as long as your kids log in separately with a different username on Windows, they would not be able to access it. if everybody just logs in the same way, or you don't even have a login when you first turn your computer on, then this isn't going to make any difference. So we'll just stick with the default here, which is for everyone who uses the computer, and click Next. Now you've got two options, typical or custom. We'll just go with typical here. Click Next. Click Install to begin the installation. And you've got an option here to create a start link on the desktop. So we'll leave that as it is, and we'll click Install. Now this may take some time, so kick back, have a coffee, go to the toilet, or whatever. Depending on the speed of your computer, it may take a while.